Okay, so here's my little greenhouses. I put them on my east window so they receive the morning sun. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one. Here is the flower container. It also has some mint in it. You notice we've got some condensation building up on the lid, which is good. And let's take a look at the seeds. Here are the flowers. And let's get this opened up. And here is what I have after 2 days. Even within 36 hours, I already had some taproots coming out. So let's go ahead and start planting some in soil. Okay, so I got my little starter containers here. And what I'm going to be mixing is some perlite mixture, okay, with some nice planting soil. Let's go ahead and I'm going to put a mix in. Give me just a second. Okay, and you can see I've mixed some of my perlite with my soil. We're ready to go ahead and start filling the container. So I'm going to go ahead and hand fill these things. Now I'm going to put the soil in kind of light. I don't want to compact it, but then I'm going to brush it over into the next cells here. And by doing it this way, I'm trying to make sure that I do not have any air pockets. All right, I'm gonna have to add a little more soil, because I've got a few healthy seeds. Now I get those flowers going. I don't want them to be too long out and not in soil since the taproots are going. Let's kind of brush it from one to the other. Get this thing filled in. I don't want to get some of that bigger stuff. That was from an orchid plant. All right. All right, now give it a tap. And you'll notice that some of this is settling. And I've got some little holes here I'm going to need to fill. So I'm going to go back, just kind of run it over, which is good. Now I'm ready for my seeds. All right, so you got to watch out for your taproots, right? You're going to put those in gently. You don't want things to snap off. If need be, make a little bit of a well. Oops, shoot, some of the seed coat came off on that one, but I think it'll still be okay. We're going to go ahead and plant them anyway. And I'm going to cover him up. Do my best to get the taproot going down. Ooh, he's being a little bit difficult. There we go. Okay, I'm going to pause you for a second while I speed it up. Okay, so what I've done so far, as you can see, I've got a couple that I left heads up because I don't want them to struggle to break out of the soil, but I've gone and I've sown seeds in these 2 rows, okay, and then I worked my way up to here and I filled up the second row to this point. Now with the seeds that I have left, I'm going to take these guys, since they don't seem to be germinating as well, I'm going to put 3 in this cell, 3 in this cell, see if they germinate. I put 2 there. Here's 2 left. These guys right here, and I'm going to put them in that cell right there. I'm going to drop them in and cover them up. Okay, so now we need to water them. We're going to set them out here and see how well they can do outside. I'm also going to cover them up with some saran wrap. Okay, so here's what I've done. I've put my tray on a plastic lid because I'm having to be resourceful at the moment. I don't have the normal supplies. So my seedling tray is sitting on top of a lid, so any water will be captured in this because I have the lid top side up, so it has these nice little capture spots. And I've covered it, I sprayed it down, and I'll spray it again in a couple more hours to get the soil saturated with some water, because I got to feed those things. there's new seedlings going on in there, the starts, and I've covered it with saran wrap to aid in keeping it warm. And I also am now going to slide this towards the window so that it starts to receive the morning sun. And we'll check in on the next day. See you soon.